Hello and welcome to Brimwood Farm. It's an absolutely beautiful day here, and today the plan is to be super productive, and that's because, I'm not gonna lie, the grind of farming this 37 acres on my own has been getting to me. And it's because there's so much going on, there's never enough time in the day, and so nothing seems to get finished, which means your motivation then starts to lack, and before you know it, you're not doing anything every day because you're just feeling down, and then gradually it gets worse and worse and worse. And one of the things that's been really doing my head in are the sheep. I adore sheep, I love them, but they just will not stay in. Now, this is an issue. Once I've got the entire site rewilded and I've got boundary fencing and perimeter fencing to protect the orchard, to protect the market garden, etc., it's not so much of an issue. At the moment, it's a huge issue because they could get into the market garden and just destroy a load of crops, which I need for my CSA customers. I would just eat them. I would just eat the ones that are getting out because they're causing me so much stress. The problem is, a couple of the ones that keep getting out are really good pedigree stock sheep. So I've come up with a slightly new plan to try and retrain them to fencing. Will it work? I don't know, but we're gonna give it a go. So we have two little ram lambs in this pen who are doing brilliantly. So now my aim is every time somebody escapes, they're gonna come in here. And what I'm then gonna do is I am gonna put electric fencing around the outside. Probably 6 inches between the outside netting and the paddock, so that they get zapped. Because they have no respect, and if they try, they just duck underneath. They duck underneath the wire. And they know if they do that, they won't get zapped. So I'm going to put them in here. If they try and duck under the wire, they won't be able to get out because of this. They will get zapped, and they won't come out of here until they are scared of electric wire. It sounds harsh, but the reality is I cannot have sheep getting out, and it's that, or I take them to the slaughterhouse, because I cannot, as I said, I cannot deal with the stress. So we're gonna go and get everybody that has escaped today, and we're gonna put them in there. Unfortunately, one of them's Tracy. Tracy never gets out, and I cursed myself. I said this yesterday. Oh, Tracy's really good. She never gets out. She's out this morning. Come on. Look how many are out. Jock away. Look how many there are. Tracy never normally gets out, nor does River, nor does Fraggle. I don't know what was going on last night. It does give me also the time and space to come and shear some of them, because I haven't sheared all my flock yet. So these guys need shearing. And actually, that's also probably one reason why they are escaping as well, because the fleece really protects them from the electric shock, it insulates them. So I'm going to shear them, but I'm also going to get electric set up in here. While we're here, let's let the poultry out. I lost another one yesterday to a predator. Again, stress! And again, these are the knock-on things which zap my motivation, because I don't need to be doing this every day. I need to be doing work, I need to be working in the garden. But by the time I've sorted the sheep out, and then the sheep get out and break all the netting, so then I have to sort the netting out, and then a few chickens still get out, and then they get eaten. So it's like it's a never-ending battle. And by the time I've been here a couple of hours sorting all the livestock out, I'm done. I don't want to do anything else. There's hardly any sheep left in here. I have to say that the most enjoyable and easy animals on the farm at the moment are the pigs. They're just a pleasure. They do get out from time to time, but only when the battery's died. They know, they're clever enough. But you just shake the bucket, they come straight back, they do very little damage, they don't wander far, and they're just lovely. They like a cuddle, they like having the water turned on and their wallow filled up, and they don't cause me any stress. I know earlier in the year when we had farrowing they caused me stress, but they don't cause me any stress at all anymore. Hello down there. You alright? You leave him alone. Away. Go away. Go on. Shh. When you're starting out in farming, everything has to be done on a bit of a shoestring budget. And as soon as you get money, it disappears. Everybody's also always asking me, oh, you need a tractor. When are you going to get a tractor? I ain't never getting a tractor, because you can guarantee the week I get a tractor, A, it will break, or B, something else on the farm will break, and I just won't have any money left to repair anything. So yeah, everything's on a shoestring budget, which means I can't go and buy a load of new posts. I ain't got the money, so I'm going to have to reuse posts from these paddocks, and then when the time comes to it, reset them. Let's go. Well, it's on. I've put it all around the outside. Let's just check. Okay, that's going at 8,000 volts. If that doesn't work, nothing's going to work. I am going to take a couple of these sheep out. I realised when I was getting the posts, the fencing I put in the other day is earthing to the wider paddock, so I need to sort that out. But I'm going to give Tracy, Coco and her lamb, and Fraggle and River the benefit of the doubt and get them out of here, just because I really want to get the main instigators sorted out. If of course they then repeat get out, I'll bring them back over here. But there's quite a lot of sheep in here. Fraggle and River lambs are still over there. And actually Portia's lamb is over there and he needs to be in here. So we'll do a sheep jigger all around. However, I've got to go and deliver some wedding flowers now. I also don't have enough energizers and components to have that fence running and all the other fences. So I've had to take it off the piglets. So I expect the piglets will be out later because they know as soon as their electric's off, they're gone. So these are the wedding flowers. I've got 3 buckets. And I charge £50 a bucket for 60 stems, approximately 50 stems, 60 stems rather. So that's 150 quid's worth of flowers. And I'm gonna go and drop them off. She remembers it. Right, so we're back. Flowers delivered. Now we've got to sort out sheep. I know, your mum's locked away. So one of our lambs is out here. What's the matter? I know, it's because your mum is in here, but we're going to get her out. So we need to release a few of these sheep. I wish she was a bit younger. Oh god, I can't dive like I used to in case I hurt myself. Right, so we've got these lot back out, and as I said, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because the fencing over here hasn't been working properly. So I'll get them back in, and then I've got a ram lamb over there whose mum is back there. Got him. Oh. Okay, the main perpetrators are in here. Beatrice and Juno are also in here. They never normally get out. I think maybe something spooked them last night, but they could do with maybe getting a little bit of a shock. Eve's also in here again. I moved her outside into the paddock last night. She was really good, but she got out, so for now I'll just keep her and maybe train her up a little bit as well. So we have a little selection of sheep. As I say, unfortunately most of these Norfolk horns are my best. Oh yes, he got zapped. But can you see there? Yeah. Can you see where that... She's literally lying against it, but she's being insulated by her fleece. So I need to get in here and do some hand shearing. But that's for another day, because I'm out of breath. And I've got to go and pick stuff in the market garden now. Well, I mean, rain is good for the garden, but I was going to weed, and I don't really want to weed in the rain. I do need to go and harvest though, because things are growing out of control. Well, actually, I felt like while I was on a roll and trying to be productive and chase away the farm funk, I would hand shear her, so I did. Because the third problem is, if she keeps lying against this and getting insulated, she'll never learn. So I have hand sheared her. I haven't hand sheared her sister, I've left her, but there she is. I've given her a little shit. Look how pretty she is now. That's her twin. Looks a complete mess. She looks so pretty. I'm not the world's best shearer. In fact, I'm nowhere close. I'm also not very quick. But it's a cost I can save from hiring somebody in, and the more I do it, the better I'll get and the quicker I get. So maybe I'll try and do one of these, 1 or 2 a day for the next few days, just to get them done. Now, I promised to stay on top of my weeding this year. I haven't succeeded. It's one of the things that has been claimed by my lack of motivation and constantly having to do stuff with the animals. Is it as bad as last year? No. But it ain't great. It ain't great at all. But we've got to harvest some squash because they're very quickly becoming too big. We have got quite a lot of smaller courgettes on here, but I want to just leave them for a few more days. I mean, it's almost there, but a couple more days really. There's another striped one here, there's a yellow one here. But I do need to harvest some of these patty pans. Again, these I will leave for a couple more days, but there are a couple of big ones that need taking off. I mean, it's not a huge harvest, but we're getting to the stage now where I need to be picking them every day before they get too big. So there's several on that I probably need to take off in the next couple of days, and they'll be ready for the CSA this weekend. Right, weeding. I really need to chip away and get back into the habit of chipping away each day. First, however, we need to do another run to the chickens. I've got an issue at the moment, ongoing, of egg eating. And if I don't check several times a day, there ain't any eggs left for me. So just do a quick swing by. You sitting on an egg in there? No, you're not on an egg. 0. I forget how much I actually like weeding. It's just hard to start, and that's been my problem. I haven't wanted to start. So I've weeded out. This is some French beans. They got terribly attacked. They should be way up by now, but they got massively attacked by pigeons, so I had to net them. And you can see, look at this one, poor thing. But I'm persevering. And then I've cleared this patch here, which is essentially a third of a bed here, and then a walkway down here. This is where my Mange 2 peas were, or my sugar snap peas. Again, they suffered massively. I have got some more coming. I don't think these are salvageable. I'm gonna weed this whole section out, I think, rip these out and put in some fresh ones. There's a pod there. Looks a bit old though. Tastes alright. And while I've been weeding, one thing I've realised is my onions are almost ready to go. I need to start thinking about pulling them out because they are starting to flop. Look at the size of some of them. And then that means, of course, all of this patch is going to need weeding as well. But there'll be a good opportunity to weed it, get the harvest out, get it cleared, and get some late summer, autumn, winter crops in there, and try and discover this market garden again. Well, it's the next day. Feels like I've done loads. I really haven't. I've got this bed all done. This is going to be beans in here. I put the new set of monastery sugar snaps in, and I'm just doing this bed because I want to drill some carrots in, because none of my carrots took this year. But there we go. I'm chipping away a little bit every day, and actually today, having done stuff yesterday, the farm funk has been slightly banished. So look forward to next week when perhaps a lot more weeding has been done.